So my name's Krysta and I am 38 years old, and I live in Port Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada. In 2021, I had my first symptoms in August, and in January of 2022, I was diagnosed with low-grade non-muscle invasive bladder cancer. Um, the journey between August and January was a lot within a short amount of time. It was very intense, but it happened so quickly, and I was able to get control of my body before the bladder cancer spread or had gotten worse. My symptoms started in August of 2021, and it was just as simple as blood in my urine. And I've had UTIs in the past, so I know those symptoms, and this had no other symptoms like a UTI. Some UTIs have blood in your urine. This did not have pain or heaviness or the urgency to urinate. So I knew something was wrong. So I'd gone to my doctor, and I have to credit my doctor immensely because she acted very quickly on this. We first thought it was kidney stones, ruled that out with an x-ray. She said, if the symptoms come back, give me a call. So a month later they came back. So I called her, and that's where we started with the ultrasound. And that's when we found the mass. The bleeding wasn't all the time. It was very sporadic, so it would come and go. I would say after we found it, it was more frequent. But it was alarming, absolutely. It was terrifying to see blood in your urine. But after we found the mass, we kind of, came up with a game plan, immediately was consulted to a urologist, and they did the TERPT, so the removal of it in January. And then that's, since then I've been, knock on wood, cleared of it coming back so far. So yeah, honestly, physically, my body was great. I was active and I felt good. It was just the blood. Needs to change is just the awareness that this also can happen to women. And I feel that now that I'm in this community, I'm seeing more things posted about women, which is great, but I feel like that's something that needs to change, is that this is not a man's disease. This is an everyone's disease. And yes, it primarily affects men, but it also can affect women, just like breast cancer primarily affects women, but it also can affect men. So it goes both ways. And I also feel that bladder cancer isn't out there enough, like with breast cancer and prostate cancer. And it's just, bladder cancer isn't noticed as much in society as it should be. And I feel like if it was, a lot of things could be diagnosed early and caught early, and, avoiding going down this deep, dark path in which cancer can go down. I would say to her, as I've said to other women, is that this isn't going to control your life or take your life, and you have control. And it's all about the mental aspect of it as well. It is so hard. And so you're not alone. And there are so many women out there that are going to be support all over the world. I am fortunate that I have made friends across the pond that have been going through this. And, to have each other, no matter where you are in the world, is the most important thing I think anyone needs, is that support. Because unless you're going through it, you don't really understand. You have your friends and family, but unless they also have gone through something like this, it's hard to relate. It's hard to relate on anything if you haven't gone through it. So it's reaching out for those support groups. You're not by yourself. There are so many people that will accept you if they don't even know you, because this is something that they have gone through and it's scary, and they've come out the other side, and they are there to support you 100%.